Shalom, all praise to Yehovah, Shem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kodash, double honor to the apostles at GreatMillStone. This is a quick vid, really quick vid. It says, the rise of cashless Britain. Now, we know the scripture says he causes all, both small and great. So Esau's plan is to chip everybody, in Europe, America, Europe, and whatnot. So that's his plan, right? It says the rise of cashless Britain. The poor suffer as banks and ATMs are closed. As customers are nudged towards card payments, it's big corporations that benefit most. Now this is I'm not going to read all of this. I haven't really read all of this anyway. It says last year at the start of the summer, the last bank in Dorset seaside resort of Lane Regis closed. The only way for its 3,600 residents and thousands of tourists to get all their money was to join the lengthy queue at the post office or via a single ATM which regularly ran out of banknotes. Those who needed an over-the-counter service had to make the 6-mile commute to the nearest bank in Axminster. Residents with no access to a car or online banking have been left stranded, and even ice cream sellers have been forced to invest in card payment technology. So this is article showing you how Esau is he says what it causes all, great, rich and poor. So even Edomites in Edomite areas, he's merging out, he's doing certain things to force people to use cashless means of payment. That is the plan. All for what? For the mark of the beast RFID chip implant. That's where it leads to, because we're seeing that. We do videos on it all the time, and it's just funny how the scripture says that he's going to do that, and rich and poor. So it's going to be an Edomite. Edomites are getting it too. He's putting it on the Edomites too. Ain't just for. It says it causes all. So they're merging out banks in those areas. Okay, and people in ice cream trucks now, where they've got it, people are going up there paying cards and no cash and stuff. So that's a sign there. It says it caused real hardship, says the spokesman for the local ironmongers, Arthur Fordham. If you didn't accept card payments, you faced going out of business because customers couldn't get cash. But card payments are more expensive to process. Okay, a year on, the shoppers agreed to host an ATM to get cash flowing through. So if you might have an ice cream stand in a small town with 3,600 residents, and they're all using cards. Lay Regis has become an involuntary runner of the cashless society. Nearly 3,000 bank branches have closed across the UK since 2015, and ATMs disappeared at a rate of 500 a month. So if they're making it hard for you to find the ATM to withdraw cash. So what does that force you to use your bank card, to use whether you got the Google Pay armbands or whatever methods they got of cashless. So if you're telling me that we ain't heading into a cashless society, bro, think again. And it leads to what the RFID mark of the beast now. That's the plans of these business people, which goes back to the elites. Okay. So there you can read on. I mean, it's some good information in this. I didn't want to read all this and make it too long. Well, it says the official line from banks and regulators is that customers are driving the digitalization of money. End of. So, it's a good article, man. I ain't gonna read it all, but it just shows you the point. Even in these Edomite areas, man, or like not the main towns. And this article's quite long, so there's a lot to this. As you can see, there's a lot to this. This is happening as we speak. and I can't read all these. The article's too long, bro. So I mean, pretty much the article's there if you want. I'll put it in a link, and then with that, I'm gonna say shalom, man.